Greetings everyone, Eric here, and today is the day we're going to be talking about SpaceX. So today we want to go over what's going to happen when this IPO comes out, probably the biggest one, maybe even of our lifetime. So kind of exciting and kind of a pain in the ass. So basically there are rules and regulations that Schwab is setting on us to make it fair for everyone, and also so that it's manageable, because everybody should be calling in. It's kind of like April 14th, everybody wants to get their Roth IRAs in, right? So what they're doing right now is that they're going to say, look, we are going to be prepared ahead of time. After a certain point, we will not take any more trades. So before we get to that, let's go through SpaceX and see what we actually think. Again, full disclosure, I am not purchasing any SpaceX stock. I will show you at the end of this video what we're doing instead. So what you have to understand is that why are you buying SpaceX? Why do you want this? And a lot of times it literally is fear of missing out. We all have that FOMO. It's like, oh, I got to get in because this could be it. You have to understand first, what are you actually buying? What are you really buying? Are you buying a great company, or are you buying a great story? And they literally are two different things, because really SpaceX is, I don't want to say a new company, but we really don't know what they actually do. People think, oh, well, they send rockets up in the sky. But what we have to understand is that through this whole space generation thing that's happening now is there's a massive infrastructure. So there's a lot of different people involved. And what you have to remember is when it came to the automobile, it wasn't just Ford. When it came to the internet, it just wasn't Amazon. Or when it came to AI, it just wasn't NVIDIA. There's picks, shovels, there's infrastructure, there's layers that go into this. And the same with the space race. So what you have to understand is that there's the launch, there's Earth observation, there's infrastructure, there's the fuel that goes into this, there's all the software that goes into this, all the chips that have to go into this. So there's a lot of different things that have to support the whole space era. Any of you engineers that were anywhere at Lockheed Martin or anywhere like that understand the infrastructure that has to go into building something. So again, we have to be aware of what are you actually buying. And a lot of people are just buying it because it's Elon Musk, which is fine. A lot of people are buying it just because it's SpaceX. A lot of people are buying it because it's exciting. Whatever the reason is, you have to understand that there's also people that have millions and millions of shares already, and at some point they are going to look to dump those for real money. So you have to understand that when this thing goes public, it's going to be absolutely volatile, and it could affect the rest of the stock market. We don't really know, because there's never been such a massive IPO. So what is going on here? This is a Schwab thing, this is not coming from us, but by June 8th, you have to email us. It has to be in an email and saying SpaceX in the subject line, and you're going to say, I want to purchase SpaceX. This is my account number, or the account that I want it pulled from. You only have to give us your last 4 digits of the account number, but I specifically want it in this account, whether it's a IRA account, non-qualified account, joint account, I don't really care what it is, but you have to specify which account you want that in with the last 4 on there. And instead of shares, you have to put in a dollar amount. Why is that? Because it could come out at $100, go up to $2,000, and we don't know. So you have to say, look, I want to buy 10,000, 100,000, 5 million. Doesn't matter. I need a dollar amount, okay? So then what we're doing is we have to put in a spreadsheet, and then we put it in. So remember, the deadline is midnight by June 8th. After that, there will be no trades for the first day. Doesn't mean that you can't buy it the second, third day. You certainly can, but there's a lot of people that want to get in for the IPO. Okay, so what am I doing? Everybody wants to know, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I am, full disclosure, I'm not buying any SpaceX stock individually. I already own, and I said this in last week's video, I own the ETF NASA, NASA. Now, that will actually have SpaceX in it. So again, that's going to be the same thing. If you want to buy NASA ETF early, let us know through an email, same procedure, okay? Now, SpaceX is going to be in NASA's ETF, so If you're to buy NASA, let's say today, when SpaceX finally gets rolled out, it will be in the ETF. But there's also Rocket Labs, Planet Labs, Intuitive Machines, Firefly, AST, Viasat. So there's a lot of satellite infrastructure in there, a lot of other things that go in that actually support SpaceX. And so remember, it's kind of, it's going to be less risky buying an ETF over an individual stock. So that is another way to do it, and an easier way to diversify that as well. So again, June 8th, the type of account, the dollar amount that you want, and then the last 4 digits on there. Okay? So if you guys have any questions, give us a call ahead of time, and we'll talk to you soon.